Alright, here is video number 2 in event number 1 that I hate. I did the shortcut battle first. This one, So this is like a battle that I've done a lot, done so many times, because every time Dungeon Challenge is out, obviously I want to do the shortcut, because I want to beat the whole thing. But this is the first time I've ever had Capybara Dragon, or Pandranorca, or Abyss Soldier Poseidon, and so I wanted to use them all in this team, and actually, I think this is my first time ever, like, using Pandranorca and actually using a move with him. I think I've put him in teams before, but he's never actually gotten a turn. So this was fun to use him. Unfortunately, that Cyclozar did, like, unbelievable amounts of work to my team, which was super duper annoying. Like, he killed my Magatsuo, who didn't get a turn. He killed 3 Onka Dragons in a row, which was really annoying. And then he just exit planned to get himself out of there. So that was really obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then having these 3 crescendo monsters behind a protector was super bad. But luckily the Necromancy Triviathan came in, did his double sneak attack, and I was able to take the rest of them out with the Tenebris. Now, when I built this team, I was like, okay, so I know, like, I'm pretty sure I did one attempt, not pretty sure, I did one attempt of this battle before, just to kind of see what was up, and I almost beat it when I wasn't recording, but I, like, kind of made a mental note of what was happening. So there's, like, the beginning with the stealth and the Tenebris, and then you go into, like, that mid-game, or sort of early mid-game with the crescendo guys, and then you have some stun absorbers, and then you have some stunners, and then at the end is a bunch of stun immune monsters and a little bit of poison. So I tried to build around that, but of course it didn't go as I had planned, because things never go as I had planned. But Tenebris more or less won this battle for me, as he usually tends to do in PvE. That Penguinator I was really scared of, because of his Overwatch. I didn't have any way to get past it. There I soul exchanged to get an Onka Dragon back, which was nice. And there the Death Gazer decides to just swift backbite the Penguinator, which, you know, made me very, very happy, because that was a monster I was not totally prepared to deal with. And from here, it's pretty much over. Like, there's nothing really they can do to stop my Tenebris chain. The Zeus Worm, not going to be able to do enough effectively to stop me. I give him a Horizon because I know I could just kill him off super easily. And there we go. That is the shortcut battle. So now I believe that takes me to floor, I don't know, 50, whatever it was. 56. Okay, yep. So then I went into the Dungeon Challenge with this team, which kind of works, kind of doesn't. This was me trying some new stuff for Dungeon Challenge, because it's been a while. Here I ran into a battle. I was, you know, messing around with the Glorionics and the retreats, shocking entrance, all that stuff. And I realized that I didn't have a torch. So I was like, okay, what the heck? I gotta go get a torch, right? I can't be doing Dungeon Challenge without a torch. So, you know, go home, hop online, go to the Dungeon Challenge. And, of course, torches, you have to be at floor 62. So I had to do 56 through 62 without a torch, which, as someone who's done floor 90 to 100 without a torch, doing floors without a torch is not fun. Here is, like, number 1 reason why I hate Dungeon Challenge, because you can't see where the battles are. I ran into a Cyclozar who was able to put my Night Hunter to hold ground, and the next battle, of course, has like a 99% speed monster that killed my Night Hunter who was on hold ground. And it's really, really annoying. That, when I talked about in the last video, is just like the RNG that goes into it. Like, if that was any other monster, my Night Hunter would still be alive right now. For all we know, my Night Hunter would be alive until I beat this floor. Like, it's just so dependent on the monsters you run into, and that's why I really don't like it. And this battle made me so mad, because I always lose a monster on this battle. And to this day, I cannot figure out a way not to, using the team that I use, which is this Asterios, Cimarronix, and then the twins with the Draco Rosa behind them. That's actually the team that I usually beat Dungeon Challenge with. But that specific battle, I always lose a monster, and I just don't understand how to stop that from happening, because getting around the Aegis Dragon with the twins is really difficult. It's just not fun. I just don't like this event. I'm going to be honest. And I don't even know if people are going to watch these videos, because who wants to watch gameplay at 5 times speed? But at the same time, who wants to watch 50-minute videos? Because I don't want to record 50-minute videos. I don't want to commentate 50-minute videos. I'm just going to be honest. Like, that's a long time. I have other stuff to do. But, you know, I don't know. I think, in my opinion, there's not a single good thing about Dungeon Challenge. That's just how I feel. Like, this battle, I lost a ton of monsters, and I still have 4 floors to go. So I'm like freaking out right now. I say, okay, what can I possibly do to get myself out of this horrible state that I'm in? I decide to throw in Galio Dragon on the 1 health with the Pure Cure, because Swift Desperate All, you know, tends to be fairly good. I use it right there. It does decent work. It doesn't do a ton of damage, especially considering when you get up into the higher floors, the monsters are buffed. Here, I made a massive mistake by not doing Stun Flash, but luckily the Dual Gazer didn't have Swift Chrono Killer, which he would have used to kill my Missile Torment, which would have been awful. Instead, the Ultra Dust just kills my Galio Dragon, which still isn't good, but it could have been worse because Missile Torment is a massive carry, like, in every battle. He's so good. I'm so happy I have him. I don't know where I would be without him. And you will see that he totally saves me here. Like I said, I do not know where I would be if I didn't have Missile Torment, and I guarantee you the answer would be lower than floor 62, which is where I end up at the end of this one. So here, you know, just going through the floors, going through battles. Razor Ray is decent, not perfect, but he does have pretty high speed and then an energy charge, so you theoretically can get 2 kills with him in a relatively short span. There, it was really bad. I forgot about Black Titan. I should have moved him to like the very back of my team, but I had him like next in line. So of course Toxic Presence or Toxic Curse, whatever his passive is called, kills one of my monsters, which is just so bad. And now I've got a Black Titan on the field with a Missile Torment. Black Titan has True Hit, and all other of his other moves are solo, so he is 100% worthless right now, which, you know, just makes me so happy. I just love having monsters that I can't do anything with, you know? And then I keep running into these battles. Like, they're so hard to do without, like, to do carefully. There, of course, the instant Slayer Bane went around the Protector, and I lost my Razor Ray. And I was really scared here, because I was down to my last 4 monsters. I was like, dude, if I lose on floor whatever I'm on, like 58 or something, do you know how embarrassing that would be, considering I've beaten this event multiple times? It's really hard. That's all I have to say. Dungeon Challenge is hard. And that's it. Here, I finally remembered, oh yeah, I have a friend monster, which probably could have saved me a couple lives among this floor, but this was I'm pretty sure the last battle of this floor. This was the boss, yep. And whatever her name is, I don't even know if she has a name, comes out and tells me that there's a torch battle unlocked, so I'm like, okay, finally, I can get a torch. I can make it, you know, pretty easy to the top floor, and then once I get to 90 through 100, that's gonna be a struggle and a half. It's hard. That's just the bottom line. But oh well, this battle was not hard. I remember there were a lot of roaring entrance monsters at the start and stunning entrance monsters, so XYZ actually does like crazy good work here. Glaceron 2 was a quick way to kill off the Freeze Cobra in the beginning and just kind of get a kill going. But I did make the mistake of, again, using Abyss Soldier Poseidon, which I don't know why I still do that, but I just think he's so cool, except I always end up in these spots where I do Abyssal Calling and then I get a monster that like completely locks me down. Like, I summoned the Protector one, so my Glaceron and Nova Drake were useless. This Abyss Soldier Dez can't do anything because of the Vu on the field. And Abyss Soldier Poseidon can't do anything because of Capybara Dragon, which, granted, that one was my fault. That was not an Abyssal Calling. That was just me being bad at team building. But I really need to, like, only use Abyss Soldier Poseidon when I need to instead of as much as I do, because I use him all the time and I always get locked. Oh well, you know, I won this battle too. Like, it's not like it cost me the game or anything, but it's just an oversight that I that I tend to have happen to me a lot. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. The next one will probably be 62 to 90, and then I'll do 90 to 100 live. But yeah, hope everybody enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.